Hello girls, good morning everyone. So today class on the topic cyclostomata. Okay, so in the previous class we have completed Eurochordata general characteristics. Okay, and its small classification, and also we discussed the larval characters as well as adult characters. Okay, to understand. Okay, so here Eurochordata retrogressive metamorphosis we'll discuss in the next class. In the meanwhile, we'll discuss about the cyclostomata. Okay, so here I'm starting with the cyclostomata today. Okay, so if you're not getting what the topic I'm dealing, so please go through my previous videos. Chordata classification. Okay, watch my chordata classification in the previous class so you can understand what the topic I'm dealing with. Okay, so cyclostomata, which come under the group Agnatha and a subphylum Vertebrata. Okay, so here cyclostomata is derived from the Greek word cyclos means circular, stoma means mouth. Okay, so cyclostomata, the name it has given because the organisms come under the cyclostomata will have circular mouth. Okay, like this I have drawn here rough diagram of an organism. Okay, by showing the circular mouth. Okay, so here these cyclostomata organisms, maybe they lives in marine or also freshwater in habitat. Okay, what is the habitat of the cyclostomata? Marine or freshwater. Okay, they can live in freshwater as well as they can live in marine water. Okay, so here body is elongated and eel-like. Okay, eel-like, here you can see the body is eel-like or serpentine or worm-like also. Okay, so body is elongated and eel-like. Body is divisible into trunk and tail. Okay, so their body is divided into trunk and tail. Okay, specific head is not seen here, neck is also not be seen. Okay, so body divided into head and trunk and tail. Okay, so this trunk and tail muscles are segmented into myotomes separated by mycomata. Okay, so here myotomes. Okay, so their body is, the trunk and tail part have the muscle, no, so that muscles are separated by mycomata like this. Okay, these are called myotomes. Okay, so trunk and tail muscles are segmented to myotomes, so it is separated by mycomata. Here girls, paired fins are absent here. Okay, so paired fins are actually pectoral and pelvic fins. Okay, so pectoral means here in the anterior side the fish have, but it is not a fish. Okay, pelvic girdle, it has posterior end, the pelvic fins are present in the fish, but it is not fish. It doesn't have paired fins. Okay, so median fins are present, that is dorsal fins are there here, that we call median fins. Okay, so these median fins are supported by cartilaginous fin rays. Okay, so median fins, whatever they're here, dorsal fins, first dorsal fin, second dorsal fin, these dorsal fins have a cartilaginous rays which supports. Okay, here next if we discuss, skin is smooth, soft and slimy. So if we touch the organisms, it will be very slimy. Okay, and soft and also smooth. Okay, so their skin will be smooth, soft and slimy. Scales are absent. Here you can see smooth body, so we can say simply here there is no scales like a fish. Okay, so there is no scales. Notochord present throughout the life. Here we discussed in the cephalochordata as well as Eurochordata. Okay, the main character of vertebrate is what? Presence of notochord. That presence of notochord in Eurochordata present during larval stage in the tail region, but it will be disappear during adult stage in the Eurochordata. Coming to the cephalochordata, notochord arise from head region to tail region and present throughout the lifetime. Okay, here same cyclostomata will also have notochord throughout the life like cephalochordata, not like Eurochordata. Next, coming to the another important chordate characters, pharyngeal gill slits are present. Okay, so these pharyngeal gill slits have 6 to 15 pairs of gills. Okay, here I have drawn the gills. Okay, so maybe there are 6 to 15 pairs of gills will be present. Okay, so here mouth without jaws. Here you have to remember the main character of Cyclostomata is their mouth without jaws. Okay, that's why these Cyclostomata are grouped under Agnatha. Okay, so if you are not getting what I am saying, just go through the classification of chordata previous video, my class. Okay, so the Cyclostomata are grouped under Agnatha because why? A means absent, Gnatha means jaw, absent of jaw. Okay, so that doesn't have jaw, jawless vertebrates. Okay, their mouth is circular as we discussed previously just now. Okay, ventral, and that mouth is present ventrally, and suctorial, that means their sucking type, their mouth is sucking type, they suck the food. Okay, so these are the important characters of the Cyclostomata. And next, coming to the other important characters of Cyclostomata, digestive system lacks stomach. In the Cyclostomata, digestive system doesn't have any stomach. Their esophagus directly opens into intestine. Okay, there is no stomach. Their digestive tract opens directly from esophagus to intestine. Excretion, how it will be takes place? Excretion actually done by the mesonephric kidneys. Okay, two mesonephric kidneys. Heart is two chambered. Okay, same like fishes. These are also have heart with two chambers, one auricle, one ventricle. Okay, so auricle, you know na, auricles are the blood which pumps. Okay, here ventricles are the blood which it receives. Okay, collecting chambers. Okay, nervous system includes brain. So the Cyclostomata nervous system includes brain, that means well developed brain is present, as well as the dorsal nerve cord. Okay, so here the nervous system, they have 8 to 10 cranial nerves are present. Okay, they have 8 to 10 cranial nerves. Cranium means what? Skull. Okay, brain. Okay, so whatever the nerves which arise from the cranium, so called cranial nerves, they have 8 to 10. Okay, next, the reproduction. Coming to the reproductive system, the reproduction will be takes place sexually, that means fusion of male and female gametes will be takes place. Okay, that's called sexual. Fertilization is external. Okay, so the fertilization means what? Fusion of male and female gametes which takes place outside the body. Okay, external, outside, so called fertilization is external. Next, coming to the development may be direct or prolonged larval stage. Okay, sometimes in the Cyclostomata species which undergo direct development, or some species will take continued with prolonged larval stages. Okay, if larval stages are included, then we will say indirect development. Okay, if it is give direct birth, then we can say development will be direct. Okay, so what are the important examples for the Cyclostomata? So here I have drawn, I have written here Petromyzon, commonly called lampreys, Myxine, which are commonly called hagfishes. Okay, so these are the important characters, general characters of the Cyclostomata. Hope girls you have understood. Okay, so if you are not getting any point or any some characters, you can ask by calling me. Okay, so these are general characters of the Cyclostomata. Okay, thank you for watching. Okay.